Aza is a deaf kitty who arrived in July of 2024 with her 11 roommates from Miami County, Ohio. Her story has a heartbreaking start as she was initially discovered by an electric pole, waiting for her friend who had been unfortunately electrocuted. When her rescuer approached her, she was absolutely terrified and still grieving the loss of her friend. When she arrived at BCR, she was extremely timid and unsure of humans. But with a lot of patience, love, and proper care, Aza began to blossom into such a confident lady. She loves to eat gravy foods, play in catnip, and enjoy the fresh air outside. She even has her own designated spot on her catio. She is learning what it means to be truly loved, and we are so grateful to be able to provide a safe and happy home for her and her roommates. Thank you all so much for cheering Aza on while she adjusts to her new life and for supporting her through her journey.
When I was first able to interact with her, I think it was when I was first put here to clean. I remember going up to her and being super quiet and just being very cautious, and I think I had to clean around her. She just kept staring at my hand to make sure it was not getting anywhere near her. She was just a very shy lady. She did like to hiss a lot, and I always tried giving her space. She wasn't really fond of loud movement, so I always tried making sure I wasn't super harsh with my movers, especially when cleaning her caranda. We couldn't move her, so we kind of had to clean very softly around her. She just looked so scared and nervous. I wanted to pet her so much, but she just would not let me pet her. She was just like, ladies, stay away. Kristen, she's one of our social media gals. She came to us and told us, Aza, just let me pet her. And I just remember we were so excited to know that Aza was actually appreciating pets and stuff. We had to work with her to get to where she's at now, and now she's just, you go up to her and she just boops your hand, she just goes into it. She loves brushes and she purrs and loves Temptations and catnip. She really does. The way she sits, it's very funny, it's very cute. She has such a cute build. It's a very cute build, and she's super sweet. And I think Aza reminds me of the Pink Panther. My first thought of Aza when I first seen her too, I was like, oh my god, she looks like the Pink Panther, but just not pink. So I really do love her little ear that she has. She has such a unique face. She's such a beautiful lady. She really has a unique face. I think that's also one of my favorite things about Aza. When I first came over here, I realized that I had to be more cautious because a lot of the cats here, they weren't used to all the moving around and the whole having to clean and picking them up. They were just kind of nervous. I feel I learned to be more self-aware about how every cat that was brought here, you gotta approach them differently. It's crazy to be part of such a movement here. I feel I never realized how much it took to really get everything set up. I remember before they first got over here, we came over here, we started cleaning, making sure the rooms were ready for all the cats that were coming in. It's not just we're gonna get cats and get them in a room. It was a big process leading up to the movement of these cats, and it really has taught me that everything here, it's a lot that goes down behind the scenes just to get these cats where they are at. All of these cats, I feel they come out of their shell a lot. I feel patience really was the main key to getting all these cats to where they are now. Just taking your time, not rushing them. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned working here and being experienced the whole Ohio 12, just getting to know all these kids. It was truly something that I appreciate, that I got to experience this firsthand. How much patience and time and effort that BCR gives all these cats. It's crazy how much they change and how Aza herself has experienced the BCR magic. I feel that's the most amazing thing that I could say that Aza has done.
When I was finally able to actually meet her and see her, she was absolutely terrified. A lot of the cats that were brought in were pretty timid and shy and a little nervous, which is absolutely to be expected. I mean, a lot of these cats came from Pretty unfortunate circumstances. Aza was no exception to that. Of course, that's where like our BCR magic thing comes in. Some cats just take a little bit more time and effort and patience and love. First impression of her, I thought that she was the cutest ever. I mean, I still think that she's the cutest ever, but it was one of those moments where like, I don't know, like my heart broke. She was just so scared and like so unsure of people and just like what was going on here. So it was one of those like, I really want to be your friend, but I understand that you're not ready yet. Aza, first of all, totally different cat. It's like night and day. Like, look at this. You can just tell that she was finally able to like breathe a sigh of relief. Like she is finally in a place where she can trust the people around her. And I think just her being able to finally have that realization of like, I'm safe and I'm somewhere that I can be comfortable and I'm somewhere that I'm loved and somewhere that I can call home. And now she like loves to be pet on. We're getting closer and closer to getting that tummy. But yeah, she has just grown so much. She's gained so much confidence. Even just the way that she carries herself when she moves around the room is completely different. She's not like hunkered down. She's not trying to make herself small. She is just walking around like, yeah, I live here. This is my home. And it's really great. It's really sweet to see. I remember, and this like will be my favorite memory of Aza, I think forever. It was just like the most heartwarming thing I'd ever seen. So I'm part of the social media team and I was in the office working on some stuff one afternoon and Sam like comes busting into the office and she's like, Faith, I need you to come get content of this, like Jerry is grooming Aza. And I was like, what? And I like got up, grabbed the phone. We like come sneaking into the room and we go out on the catio and Miss Jerry has Aza just swaddled like a baby. Like she's literally swaddled in like a little towel and Jerry is just combing her, and it was really almost like in that moment Aza had that sigh of relief. We were all crying and it was just beautiful and so sweet to see Aza take those first steps into trusting us, and it was just really precious and such a sweet moment. It was incredible. It was so incredible.
Oh my goodness, you're stretching your little toe beans.
We're all just so proud of her. My favorite thing about Aza is literally just her little face. I think she is so cute. I'm sure we all think that she is so cute. Comment below if you think Aza's cute. But like, she just has the most gorgeous eyes. I love her little ears. She reminds me of a little gummy bear. I don't know, she just literally, in my brain, she looks exactly like a gummy bear. It just makes me happy. I think she is so cute. She is so sweet. She has the daintiest little paws ever. And she's just come such a long way.